Hey guys, I think I'm live now. Yes, it looks like we are live. So hello, happy Monday, guys. Happy High Vibe Monday, October 29th. How is everyone doing? Hey, Amethyst Star Readings, how are you? Hey, Mozzie, how are you? Hey, Chopper Chick. Yeah, Bobbie's going to be coming on in just a minute, guys, but I figured I'd pop on just to say hello. Hey, Kushboo. You just found me, huh? Hi. Hey, Becky. How's everyone doing? So we're just going to give it a couple minutes and let people sign on. And my colleague will be joining super shortly, but I just figured I'd come on, say hello. We could start setting the space, our sacred container for spirit to come through and channel for all of us. Hey, Karen, you're coming to my workshop. Sup. I'm so excited. So excited. Yeah, those of you who are going to catch the replay, just make sure to comment, give us a thumbs up, let us know you liked it, let us know if you have any questions. Bobbie and I love questions. Hey, Sarah, because then we know what future material to make for you guys. But as we wait for her, I do want to let you guys know that I do have an upcoming workshop this Saturday, November 3rd. It's 4 full hours. Hey, Rochelle, you made it. What's up, Rochelle? I have an upcoming synchronization workshop this Saturday, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this workshop is it's for those people who you either had it seems like a lot of bad stuff happening and you just need an emotional reset so that you leave feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, recharged, so that you can move forward powerfully and feel good. It's that emotional reset button, so that you can start moving forward again in a positive direction. That's what this workshop is about this upcoming weekend. So if you'd like that, there's a link in the bio. I think there's a link in the description for you guys. It's only $99 too. There is no link there. Yeah, it is there. There we go. Shoot. Nope. Well, let me fix it for you guys really quick. Let me see if Bobbie's on yet. Not yet. Let me fix the link for you guys though. But there is the link for Bobbie's private readings. That's in there. There we go. Okay, so now it's right. Okay, there we go. Okay, so all the links are right now, guys. If you're wanting to work with me, that's the next way that you guys can do it. The 4-hour workshop this weekend, I'm so excited about. I love it when we just get a group of people who have an intention to feel better and do better in life, and we all come together to powerfully call in Spirit's message, and I get to be the lucky one to channel it for you guys. Like, I love doing these workshops. So if you guys want that, if you want to snag that, just click on the first link and then you can go there. And I'm going to sweeten the deal a little bit. Anyone who books before today, I have a little time in my calendar tomorrow. So I'm going to pull a little 3-card video spread for you and send it to you guys. Okay, see Bobbie's on. Let me get her on, guys. So Bobbie, I think, is coming on. Yay, here's Bobbie and I. All right, guys, do you see Bobbie? Oh, wait. Bobbie, I can't hear you. Let me unmute you.
I got to unmute. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Oh, I went ahead and went live. I don't think YouTube. Yep, it's working. Okay.
Hi.
Okay. All right, everyone, Bobbie's here. Hey, Bobbie, let me send you the link. I went ahead and already just started chit-chatting with people. How do I chat to you? Guys, just give us 30 more seconds. We're figuring out a whole new way to do this, and then we're going to jump into some generals for you all. Okay, Bobbie, so that link that I just sent you in the chat in Zoom, that will allow you to watch it on YouTube so you can see the comments and see all these beautiful 29 people here. Thanks for coming in, guys. Hey, Shanna overcame.
Okay, but I'm not seeing anybody. I'm seeing Kelly.
You should see on the right next to the video of both of us.
I see the chat room.
Yeah, that chat room. Do you see
in there? I just see you.
Oh. Did you see me just chatting there?
All panelists.
No. Get out of Zoom. Click the link and it should open up in a web browser and you'll see it on YouTube.
Oh.
And when that pops open, you're gonna have to mute the YouTube. Click the link and it should open up in a web browser and you'll see it on YouTube.
Oh. Now what do I got to do to get?
And you got to pause that one on the YouTube. I love it. Thank you guys. We love you.
Now what do I got to do to get? Hold it.
You got to pause that one on the YouTube. I love it. Thank you guys. On the YouTube page.
Okay, I got it. I have to pause that one. Duh.
Yeah, so there, now you can see people's chats. That's why I thought it might be more fun for you that way.
Yeah, because a lot of times you're sitting there saying hello to everybody, and I'm going, I don't get to talk to nobody.
Yeah, you got to. So we got Liz in the house. We got Care Bear saying hi to Bobbie. Shanna, yep, Santa's good. Melissa saying Bobbie, cute hair.
Thank you. Just got it pinked. It's very bright.
I love it. Hey, people are saying hi, Bobbie, because you came on. All right, Tina, if we didn't get to say a personal hello to everyone, well, I love you all. Rochelle, my little tech support. Yeah, you nailed it. All right, guys. Bobbie, do you want to say it? Or, okay, guys, so you know about my upcoming workshop. It's this Saturday from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's virtual. You could join via video, or you can join just by calling in. We have someone who's taking a 8-hour road trip, so he's going to be joining in for 4 hours of his road trip. This is really for people who just kind of want a reset button. You've either been having just, a lot of bad stuff kind of happening. You want to reset it and turn to the positive, or you've had good stuff happening, but now you want something new in your life, and you just want that transition to be smooth and easy and enjoy it. And you do want to get it in quicker, sooner rather than later. That workshop is there for you. It's only $99. And again, if you guys do grab that before end of day today, I have time in my calendar tomorrow to make little mini 3-card spreads for you guys. You could ask me one question, and I pull a 3-card spread for it. And if you need Liz, be there at the workshop. If you guys want a private one-on-one with Bobbie, I also linked to her. Yep, the link is there. Book a private with Bobbie. Her link is there. And you get a private reading with her if you're open for that. I know that, Bobbie, do you have some openings this Thursday for people if they're interested?
I have openings Thursday and Friday. And if those times don't work for you, just go to my webpage and contact me. I can make arrangements for other times that are available. And this Saturday, for those of you who are local here in the Reading, Chico area, I'm going to be doing a psychic fair in Chico. Going to be doing reads there for people, and there's lots of other people doing reads too. It's a fun event at I think it's Elks Lodge. Anyway, you can go to my website www.bobbieg.com with information on the Chico read. So that's going to be another fun thing to do. And other than that, I'm just kind of hanging out. I told Kelly I'm clearing and cleansing and getting things all ready for the next adventure in my life, but I'm available for private reads in the meantime until I get back on doing more Facebook Lives and YouTube Lives.
Perfect. All right, guys. So shall we just kind of go into a little general message, Bobbie? And then
yeah.
Okay. Do you wanna kick it off?
Yes,
or?
I will jump off into this. So, my darlings, as we open to the next step into the new millennia jump, the new adventures available for each and every one of you here on planet Earth, and for each and every one of you in your life, we want all of you to begin to expand your reality. Begin to expand past old beliefs and old thought processes. Begin to know that new is fun and safe and here for you. As you begin to expand you into the possibilities, your world palpitates at a new beat. It opens to a new energy. It allows you to find what is your next best step into a whole new way of living, if you choose, or to up-level the current way you're living, if you choose. What it invites you to do is to embrace transition. For transition is what we're all about. Helping you learn to transition, helping you learn to embrace and expand into the new possibilities in your life, to love the life you're living while you're creating the next new level of what you want to have, be, and do. It's all possible for you. when you just open the energy vortex that is you in this life and allow us to flow through, to guide you, to help you know your next best step. And that's from the Gregory et al.
We just want to add one little point onto that, that in transition, we hope that you guys really heard transition, that it's a transition period. When you first pack up one home to move into another, you have to condense, throw away, give away, then put in boxes, then carry to the car, then drive over, then unload, then open the box, then start putting away. It's a process. It's a transition. There's little bits of effort involved in it. So we want you guys to be okay with that. And on the emotional side of that is, if you have momentum of living life a certain way, you've also had your basic human needs being met in a certain way. The love that you get, the validation you get, just your basic emotion, human needs, the people loving you, people showing you love, how you get love. A baby, they show it they stick their arms out and yay, people love me. As you get older, it's like okay, hon, you got to clean up your room. So what can happen is but I'm used to just being the person to put my arms up and everybody loves me. What's happening? So there's that fear that comes up. It's not fear of the new. It's not fear of the unknown. It's well, I've had my needs met in this way for such a long time. Will they continue to be met in this way? Will it feel better? Will it feel worse? And if I don't like it, can I go back? We want you to know that as you transition, you get to test it out. And we're going to give an example with Kelly. People a while ago were, wow, you can keep doing this, keep growing. And Kelly was like, well, I don't know. Let me just do my first course. Okay, I liked the first course. Well, let me do private one-on-one reads with people. Let me see if I could do 10 a week. Okay, well, what would it be like to serve people in a 3-month package? It's taken her, she's about almost 2 years in doing this and in a way that financially supports herself. And she's just now, earlier, we're gonna let you in on a little bit of her emotional processing. Kelly and Bobbie meet for a little mastermind right before this. And Kelly was just crying. She's like, oh my God, I love this. I take it seriously. I love doing this. This is the first thing I've ever committed to in 5, 6 years, 7 years of my life. And I love it. I want to start showing up more consistently for my community, that they know a certain date, a certain time that they can come get a little boost from me. That does involve, I want it once a month. I want to do a lower priced workshop. People will know they could funnel up to, bigger one-on-one with me, but once a month, I want them to know that they can get the workshop and that we can be consistent with the YouTube lives for just a little touch up. 2 years, guys. And if we don't know we don't know how else to show you that it's okay with seeing how you like something before you full on dive in. And they're saying that's what we want to discuss with a lot of you here today.
And we would like to add one thing here for, where did it go? Care Bear. Transitions sometimes be scary for me. My darling, what we want you to know is that fear and excitement are the same emotion with a different story. If you're noticing fear about change the wording from, oh my God, what happens if I change? And what happens if it's scary? And what happens if it doesn't work? To, wow, what happens if it's fun? What happens if it's good? What happens if it expands me even more? Kelly can give you a lot more detail about how to move more slowly up the emotional scale. But what we want you to know is you create the fear or the excitement based on the story you tell. And we invite you to tell a fun story. Tell a story that says, well, I might be a little bit scared, but maybe if I do this, it would be a little less frightening. Perhaps if I tried that, it could actually be kind of inviting. Wow, and if I did that, could I move into excitement? Watch your words. They become law in the universe. Pay attention to the laws you're creating.
Oh God, Bobbie, that's such a good point. I guess guys, a little mini story to help you guys kind of visualize that is, imagine you're climbing up a mountain and it's a narrow pathway. There are some people, it's because it's the same chemical reactions, it's the same like neuroreceptors and chemicals and hormones in your body that get released for fear and excitement. And it's as you're climbing up the mountain, some people will choose to go, oh wow, look at my body is just moving and this feels so good in my body. And then they'll stop and they'll look and they'll go, wow, look at this view. Oh my God, I'm like 20,000 feet up. Look at this view. And other people the whole time will be hugging against the wall and go, oh my God, I might fall. 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 But it's the same exact journey. Are you going to view it with, this is my view? Oh, so this is what I get to do now. And for a little bit more of an example of that is when I did my first Facebook Live, I was petrified, guys. I was terrified. I wish I had it saved so y'all could see it and so that y'all can know, like, it's okay to feel fear. I just went live and I was like, who wants a tarot card? Anyone want a tarot card? I pulled tarot card. Like I was, yeah, Bobbie, I want to say I want that video. And then after, I did the first one and someone showed up and I pulled a card for them. And I was like, okay, that was great. Fine. I just got off really quick. After a couple months, I was like, wait a second. Are you telling me that I get to move from my bedroom to my living room? I get to pull tarot cards, which I love doing. And I get to do that from the comfort of my home. This is the new way I get it. Do you see that switch, guys?
That's so funny because the first blog talk I did, my practice session, they say sometimes people wait months. Well, Spirit didn't have me wait months. In my first practice session on Blog Talk, when I used to do that, somebody came through and it was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll channel. And when you told me about seeing the chat room over here, it was like, oh my goodness, can I look at the chat too? I don't have to go very far back for a new challenge.
I love it. I love it. All right, Bobbie, do you have any more? But I just, so everyone knows, like, Bobbie was the first person who I first went to for a reading and was the person that I learned to channel from. So if y'all want a little dose of positivity in your life, she's my OG. She's my first coach, my first live coach, my first channeling. So I highly recommend one-on-ones with her, guys. But any more wisdoms of pearls for me before we go into some one-on-one reads?
Just that it's beautiful we have such fun together. I just love this. I love this. I love that we get to do this, and I love that we get to channel for people. I can hear you shuffling your cards over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do tarot today.
Yeah, I haven't figured out how to do runes on this sort of format yet, so I'll let you do the tarot, and I'll just do the Gregory's.
Okay. Oh man, I would love a rune reading from you. All right, guys. So most of you know how this works. For those of you who are new, I'm going to show you. Just comment the word "me," and Bobbie and I will take turns. Spirit will pick someone, and then we'll give you all a little. Bobbie will give you a little bit of Bobbie. I'll give you a little bit of Kelly, a little bit of Gregory from Bobbie, a little bit of George from Kelly. And then we're going to go through as many of you guys as we can. Bobbie, mind if I pick first?
Yeah, and then Liz Torres is jumping out to me. So go ahead and do it first, and then we'll do Liz second.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, Spirit. Welcome, everyone. I'm so glad you guys are here. Oh, hey, Lori. What's up, Lori? Fellow Chattanoogan. Lori, I think I'm going to set up a local office so I could start seeing people here. Okay, let's see. Rochelle's name's popping out to me, and Camilla a little bit too. So let's see. Anyone else, Spirit? Okay, so of those two, which one is it, Spirit? Oh, Camilla's popping out just a little bit more, Rochelle. So let's go with Camilla first. Yeah, Lori, I think it's going to be, Sisu Sana down on Main Street. I just chatted with them today. And they said it's possible for me to just rent one of their little rooms to do readings. So I got solidified a little bit more, but that'll be kind of fun. We're going to go with...
Nice to do it in person, Kelly. Yeah, I like it.
We're starting to. It's going to be Camilla, and so Liz is second, and then we will get more after that. So Camilla, go ahead and let us know, what is your question? And I'll probably pull some tarot. Maybe I'll channel. Maybe I'll pull tarot. I don't know. Bible will do something. Oh, it's your first time. Well, welcome. Lori, I was just there this morning. Oh, it was so relaxing. Oh, so detoxing, so relaxing. And then I got to mastermind with Bobbie. That was just amazing. Rochelle, that's fine. I tend to learn from other people's readings too. Wonderful. That is tend to be how it works, Rochelle. Fist bump. Some people, yes. I love that you get it. Hey, Rochelle, give us feedback. I'm so curious, like if this reading is going to like perfectly apply to you. Sometimes it works out that way.
And Shanna, your name's jumping out at me, but I don't know if you asked for a me. So put a me in there if that's something you want to.
I can make a list if we just want to. I kind of like this list way of doing it. Okay, so we're going to do, I just don't want to forget. So we're waiting for Camilla's question. I hope I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Then Liz. And then Shanna. Yeah, she wrote the me.
And Care Bear.
Care Bear's coming up for you. Okay, I think Rochelle needs one too.
We better, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably, we'll see how many of these. Maybe they'll be really quick. Sometimes they're really quick. Sometimes they're really long. Camilla, though, waiting for your question.
Ah, there it is.
So I finally took the step into making my dreams come true, but I'm more focused on the future more than the present. Okay. I'm just going to first point out, you're pointing out the problem. Actually, I'm not going to do many lecture style. I'm just going to pull cards for you to help you get into the present moment. And then we'll see what Bobbie has to add to it. Oh, okay. So, hey, Camilla, Camilla? My mom, she's ill. I'm afraid to lose her. Okay, so you got a lot going on. So hey, Queen's in the house. Okay, Camilla. So you're definitely feeling like, just to kind of help loosen up emotion. Sometimes it's just good to say, I feel a little overwhelmed right now. Whoa, I took this big leap into serving my life mission, my passion. And then that feels a little overwhelming too. There's a little bit of fear. There's all kinds of new emotions that I'm adjusting to. I'm adjusting to new emotions, a new way of presenting myself to people, a new way of having people see me. And that's okay. And then, whoa, my mom's ill too. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Do you see how that's already loosening up your energy? I have a lot going on. Of course I feel a little overwhelmed. It's okay to feel a little overwhelmed. There's so much going on. And I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best that I can, and that's okay. So I'm okay. I'm okay if this takes a little bit longer than I think it should, because I'm going to enjoy the journey. And from there, so going on to the tarot, there's just a little bit of loosening up the energy. It's kind of like, so there's a lot of pressure for divine guidance. And this is a major arcana card. So there's a lot of pressure of, I must be perfect. I must be right all the time. It's like black or white, and I'm either on the right side or on the wrong side. It's kind of like, it's that level of pressure that you're putting on yourself right now. And it's like, it's kind of like that you get 5 A's in grade school and 1 B plus, and you're like, well, I was smart, but I got that B plus. You got to take that level of pressure off as you do start serving your life calling. They're like, here, that it took Kelly 2 years before she was, oh my God, I love this. This is what I'm going to be doing. Very likely the rest of my life, at least the next 2, 3, 4, 10, 20 years. Like this, I'm in. I love this. It took her 2 years to admit that. Take the pressure off. There's too much pressure on there. And like some of what's going on too. Hey, Gucci made it. Fist bump. You got the King of Gabriel followed by the Knight of Gabriel. So the Gabriel suit is the suit of action. So it's because it's literally this. Hey, Milena made it. What's up? It's the suit of action. So there generally is. This is like reaffirming and validating that there is just a lot of stuff going on in your life. And one thing that we want you to hear, coupled with the tarot, is when there's a lot of different things going on in your life, they require a different type of brain activity. For example, with Kelly, sometimes just, what YouTube video do I want to go live on? That's a completely different brain space. And they want me to show you my magical way of staying organized with my YouTube live topics. Oh, well, this isn't the one. Where is the one? You guys will like it. It's way messier than this. Here we go. I've literally written, guys, like 20 different topics And it's all because Kelly was in the brain space of, what do my people need to hear? How can I most help them? She was in the receiving mode to that. When you're switching back to when Kelly's writing emails to people or sending recordings to people, it's a completely different brain space than coming up with this. It's a completely different brain space than channeling for people. So there's genuinely a lot on your plate and you can't do it all. And it's once Kelly kind of realized, oh, I get it. There's a book I'm writing. There's lives I'm doing. There's content I'm creating. You know what, universe, I would like some help. And she hired someone to take some of the work off her plate. It's allowed her to be more in the brain space to show up and do the lives. And they're asking, do you see? Do you see any questions before they release you to Bobbie? What's up, Gucci? How's your book doing? Milena's in the house. What's up, Milena? Are you still rocking it with clients on Facebook and Tinder? Loosen up the energy. I need to write that on here. Oh yeah, just soften the energy. Be like, and the best way to do that, Karen, is like, I'm okay where I'm at. I'm doing okay. I'm doing a lot of things. And there's only so many things I could do. So we're just waiting. I'm waiting to hear Camilla's response to that message from Spirit. And I'm curious what Bobbie will add to it. You can chat too, Bobbie, in the chat room.
Okay. I didn't want to interrupt your process. Oh, I can chat in the chat room?
Yeah, like you could type in chats in there.
Oh, she's crying.
Tell us more, Camilla. It's a lot, man. That's a for this combo to come up. It's a lot of pressure that you've been putting on yourself. A lot of pressure. So just keep releasing, man. Oh, I love that everyone's loving on her. Hey, Eloise. Hey, Mary. Fellow Kathy. Ah, Bobbie, I see your comment.
Your chat message was now saved and may be seen by viewers. Okay, got it.
Can you see the other comments, Bobbie?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, my mom is my rock. Okay, Bobbie, if you have anything to add, I'll be quiet.
Camilla, be in your now. What is creating the fear and the sadness and the upset is playing a picture into the future, playing a picture of mom gone, playing a picture of you alone, playing a picture of you without her support. At this point in time, she is here. You would be well served to spend more time being in your now and appreciating what you do have, being aware of the present, And as you do that and you be in that space, you're creating blissful memories instead of sorrowful, fearful, future pacing. So bring yourself into your now, my darling. That is where you need to be in order to create the future you want by being in the present you have, so that you won't lament the past later on.
It's kind of like relishing and cherishing every little teeny tiny second and minute you can with your mom now to like fill your little mom love pie up. If that analogy makes any sense for you guys. You want to be...
things I did when my mom was in the process of crossing, and we're not getting that your mom's not picking up she's leaving.
I'm getting more that she's a little depressed, but I'm not picking it up either, Bobbie.
Yeah, I'm not picking up transition. Doesn't mean I couldn't be, but okay.
I'm getting a little more, Bobbie, if I can, that the mom's kind of hitting a little bit of an emotional point of well, what good am I? What value do I have? I've already had my children. I've already done a lot of the life milestones. What now? So it's kind of just like a little, I'm gonna call it like a little mini depression until she realizes, oh, grandbabies. Oh, I still get to play with my daughter. Oh, that's more what I'm getting for her.
Okay. But the other thing Camilla is saying is that she wants her mother to be able to see her success. And we know this is hard for many of you to understand, but when your loved ones cross over, they're not gone. They can still see you. They can still watch what's going on in your life. They're still a part of you if you choose to allow it. But again, be in your now. You're lamenting a future that hasn't happened. You're raining on your now by lamenting the future that has not yet come to pass. Yes. Hello, Megan. All right.
Shall we move on to the next person, giving Camilla a bunch of love?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
you mentioned Liz, right?
Liz, yes, Liz, what is it you's wanting? Are you still there, Liz?
Earth to Liz, Earth to Liz.
Earth to Liz.
Oh, thank you, Gucci. Yeah, if you guys want to smash that super chat button, or if you're feeling called to donate, just put that link in there. We can make sure these keep happening. Ooh, there you go, Bob. I'm going to be quiet, Bobbie, for a while and let you. This is your show.
I'm in an toxic environment at work. I have been searching for a new dream job and not hearing anything. And now I am in fear. Okay. Okay. Liz. We're going to give you a challenge, darling. We know you've been doing this, but we're going to have you redouble your efforts. While you're in this job that is not your dream job, that is being challenging and being struggle-full, we are going to invite you to look at, number one, what's good about the job? What value does it serve? How does it help you now? And what is it teaching you now? Then we're going to invite you to appreciate, look for the rainbow in the clouds situation, but we don't like that because it makes the job a cloud. We want you to know that where you're at is exactly where you need to be in order to move forward to where you're going, Liz. This is important. Once you begin to appreciate that where you're at is where you need to be, you start looking for the lessons in where you're at, and you begin to appreciate where you're at while you're looking for the next thing that you're going to be moving into. So it's like when Bobbie worked for the welfare department, and she worked there for 8.5 years, and that was enough. And she would skip through the halls singing "Whistle While You Work" to try to make herself whistle while you work, la 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 la, to try to give herself energy to be there. And she would look at the struggle in the job, but she tried to use Disney songs to keep her vibration up high and come to the place where it wasn't that the job was wrong, that the people were wrong, or that it was bad. It was that she was done. And so from that place, she could begin to release what she was done with, appreciate all that she got, and then look to what she wanted to do next. And in that place, she created a massage class opening up in her town and became a massage therapist. And from that place, and from that place, and from that place. But the valuable lesson was to not get caught in the negativity that could have brought her down and created fear of, will I ever find another place to work? Because there were many people who believed once you worked for the county, you could never work anywhere else in this town. And that was a lie. So look for the gifts, look for what you appreciate, look for the rainbows, while you're looking for something else, Liz. You can do this. We know that. So any comments on that, Liz? And any comments from Kelly on that?
Oh my God, I have, guys, the job that I had right before this, I would literally define it as a living hell. And what it did and what it gave for Kelly is when she first moved to Tennessee, she completely hid her spiritual side, all her necklaces, all her jewelry, all her little wands. She literally got a box, threw everything in there, and duct taped it around it. No one's getting in here. That job was so hectic that the box became a beam and a light for her, made her open up, and she went, oh, that's right. This is who I am after 2 years. It had to be something that dramatic for her to have her epiphany of, why am I turning away from what I love? Because if she had just gone along with a job that paid well, treated her okay, she would have been mediocre for a while. But because it was so like, oh my God, this is emotionally chaotic, she returned back to who she was. And then when she realized, okay, see, that's the beauty of the contrast. She was, okay, I get it. I probably would have opened this box for another 2 or 3 years, but the extremity of this contrast, it's making me return to my roots. I appreciate the job for that reason. And then she went to, all right, Kelly, good job. You're loosening up your energy on that. Then she went, what do you like about that? She was like, well, this is the highest paying job I found in the city. And I like payday. I love payday. So calling to Bobbie, seeing Kelly was like, it's going to be payday in 2 days. I really love the pay here. From there, as the vibrations moved just a little bit, then she was able to, oh, I get it. This boss is pushing me. I just made her a website. I didn't know I could make a website before her, but having a fire breathing down your back, it gave you some motivation. So that means I can make a website for myself. Oh, you need a photo shoot. I don't know how to do that. Well, I'll figure it out. Oh, I can do a photo shoot for myself and get photos for my own website. That job trained her to, you can make one of your own. And it also gave her enough vibrational contrast where she had a moment with, well, I know what it's like to work for someone else now. I wonder what it would be like to experience it on my own without a fire breathing down my back. That's the beauty of that contrast. And they're just saying that was a little story that they could share to kind of help you.
And everybody's offering words of advice and support. And Liz says she's feeling better. So way to go. I love it when all of you join in, because part of what Gregory coming through here, part of what we're doing in this milieu that we're creating here, my darlings, is not just the Bobbie and Kelly show where they're giving information to you, but we're working. George and Gregory and the Gregory Continuum and Kelly's Continuum are working to elevate your energies to allow you to find answers for yourself and for others. Every answer you find for another person raises your vibration and helps you be in your own answers. Every answer you hear raises your vibration. All of this is raising your vibration to be able to do for yourself and for others what you see Bobbie and Kelly doing here. So this is a win-win, darlings. Keep up the good work.
And don't forget, guys, if you would like to deep dive a little bit more with Bobbie and experience a one-on-one with her, which I highly encourage. She was my first, and I still get to connect with her every Monday. I love it. There's a link in the description for a private read. It's the second one. If you guys want a little more dose of Kelly, I got a synchronization workshop coming up this weekend. Click the link to get more information about that. It's only $99 for full hours. We're going to channel for the whole group. Or if you want a one-on-one, you can book with Bobbie.
Yes, and Kelly is my business guru as well as what I love about our masterminds together. She channels for me and I channel for her. And often as a channel, you don't get channeled for. And there aren't very many people I will trust to channel for me. And Kelly is one I do, because her stuff is spot on.
You know, Bobbie, it was too funny. I was giving someone a read this last week. And in it, they pretty much just said, hey, we want to share with you. Like, Kelly has someone that she gets reads from every once in a while. And the lady afterward, they elaborated the story more of like some of the times that you've helped me. And afterwards, the lady was like crying. She's like, to know that you, Kelly, go to someone else. I'm like, yes, everyone knows how to change their tires, but we don't always want to be the ones changing it. Sometimes I want someone else to channel for me so I could just sit back and like relax and enjoy it in a different way.
Well, and the other thing to remember, my darlings, is that the reason we have so many of us on the planet, Gregory coming through again, we want all of you to help one another, because when you're trying to fix the engine of the car if the car is trying to fix its own engine, it doesn't work as well as when there's another mechanic helping. That's a poor analogy, but anyway, you get the idea. It helps to have somebody else outside of self working and doing that. Um, oh, Kush Boo. My sister's name is Boo. I love that. Oh, there's so many people asking questions. We're on to yours though.
Yeah, we're going to do Shanna.
Shanna. Okay.
Shanna, and then Care Bear, and then Rochelle. So if you guys have your questions ready. Ooh, Shanna's ready. Are there any messages about my efforts to become a full-time novelist and what I can do to cross that line to level up to where I want to be? Ooh, okay. Mind if I go first, Bobbie?
No, because I was the one that called her. But you can come in second. Shanna. No, we do need to go with Kelly. Start
Okay.
Kelly. Do the tarot. We'll add.
Shanna, okay. I completely spaced. Okay. Are there any messages about my efforts to cross the level line to where I want to be? Anyone who's looking to up level, this is going to help you. Oh, yeah. Shanna, you got to rest more. You got the 4 Michael card, and that's in the now card. So all that happened is in the past, you had like a moment of epiphany, a moment of, yeah, it's like you finally tapped into the hopeful of the, oh my God, I see how it can be possible. What that could look like, Shanna, is, one of my one-on-one clients, in a 3-month package with me, just went, you know what, I can do this. Like I've met enough other journalists and novelists now. They all write between 3 to 4 books a year and they make 300,000. You kind of hit that moment, not saying it's necessarily about money, but you hit a moment of like this is possible for me. And from that, it was kind of a little expectation of skip da 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 da, when there's still some parts of the emotions around it that have to get brought into alignment. Same as, the example they gave where I had to bring going on a Facebook Live into alignment. I had the same fear reaction when I did a YouTube Live. YouTube Lives got brought into alignment. And now like people in my local area, hey, if I booked a reading from you, I want to experience it with you in person. And I'm like, what are they going to do to me when I close my eyes? I'm bringing that into alignment. So you're in the process of you had the hope. Now you're bringing all the areas around it into alignment. Will I still have time for my kids? Will I still have my husband? Will my work still be okay? Will the money, you're bringing it all into alignment. And this card also is letting you know there needs to be a little bit more of resting, because as you're changing and growing, sometimes like as you change these belief systems that are, they've been with you for quite some time, it is a restructuring of your brain. Bobbie knows a little bit more about that kind of stuff. It is a restructuring of what are those like neuroreceptors, and the way that like when you're around like a man, if you feel fear, your brain and the chemicals get used to firing in that way. It can take a little bit of effort to, hey, not all men are bad. Not all men are bad. Some men are good. That takes a little bit of time, effort, and restructuring of your innards, to use a funny word. So you're going through that. So sometimes you need to sleep. But you're getting the big goal for going in the future. Like, it's the 6 of Gabriel. So this is the victory card. Congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships, or promotion. So it's kind of like, to kind of sum this up for you, once you recognize that it's not skip diddy la da la doo-da, the journey isn't always that way. Here, Kelly was crying just before this live. Does sometimes it's good tears, oh my God, I love this. Sometimes it's, oh my God, I'm afraid of doing a Facebook Live. It's all getting integrated, but you're on the right path. You're on the right path. Keep going ahead. You got to integrate between moving ahead, sleep, moving ahead, self-care, moving ahead, resting. Because it's changing your whole belief systems around money and what to do, and like how you can earn money, which of course restructures how people see you. Guys, some of my, like, I don't know what to call them, well off or wealthy clients. The big leap that I don't want to call it the big leap, but like the big kind of block that they hit. And these are people who make around 150, 200,000. They want to go from 400 to $500,000. The big block that they hit is, once I like cross to that line, I'm gonna be part of the evil people crowd, the crowd that everybody hates, that dreaded privilege class that everybody hates. I'm gonna be that hated person. Do you see how they have to bring that into alignment? Like, hey, I'm okay. I'm a good person. I'm gonna remain the same person that I am. Okay, and they're asking, do you see? And George is being a little funny and doing a mic drop.
While she's responding, Shanna, you're giving birth. You're giving birth to a new way of being. You're giving birth to the books you want to write. You're giving birth to the way you orchestrate your time. You're giving birth to a new vision of yourself. As you begin to birth all these multiple dimensions, you create the picture, the space, and the energy to be the novelist that you are. As you be that novelist, the novel comes. As you release the efforting of trying to be and embrace the beingness, then the story and the process is allowed and it comes to pass. That is our message for you.
Any comments, Shannon, before we move to the next? And Shannon, if I could just give you a little bit of like biz advice for authors that I've found online who have made it. Follow that guy, Shannon, that I told you a while ago, because he's writing his second book now. And when you see some of his lives, he goes more for, he does posts about his life to entertain people. And he's literally now, he's like, so I wrote a book, guys. If you like my jokes that I put up for you guys 2-3 times a day, if I entertained you at all, like, please buy my book. This is what supports me so that I have time to do that. Entertains, and then, hey, if you want to support this, here's how to buy it. And there's another one, Epic Life Romance, to show you just kind of how to start. You could start playing with promoting it. Okay, she loved the message. Let's go. I want to try. Let's get to more people. Care Bear. There's another one, Shannon. I think it's called Epic Life Romance on there. You might want to follow that one too, just to get some.
And Gucci to Goats, I love the name.
It's literally, she went from like living in the big city to living on a farm.
Okay, Care Bear, message from Mom. Cease not, worry not, release, knowing I am at peace, knowing that I gave to you all that you need to navigate this life you are living. And in that knowing, you have but to reach for my energy to be enlivened and enlightened. I am here for you like I was not here for you sometimes in the physical. For that, I apologize. But I invite you to appreciate the gifts given that allow you to excel and fly in your life today. When you worry or are lonely, you cut off the energy to me. When you picture me and allow, our connection is still vibrant and real. The choice is yours, my darling. And that is for Care Bear.
All right, Care Bear, let us know if there's any follow-up questions. We're going to start rapid firing these. Shannon and Gucci, mwah, thank you guys. Thank you for supporting us in our efforts in doing this.
Yes.
Appreciate it so much. So next up is Rochelle, and then we're going to start getting to some of the new people too. We're going to do it rapid fire. We got 7 minutes left, babies.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, my heart is like exploding with joy right now. Shannon and Gucci. Oh, thank Bobbie, we didn't. Sorry, what?
I was saying thank you also.
We got to figure out what our schedule is going to be.
Oh, I thought we were on next week too. We were going to do the first. We were going to do the first Monday of each month for sure to start.
Okay.
Is what you said, and you have it in our
Okay.
calendar.
Okay. So we'll be live next week too, guys. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next week. Well, I'm kind of right now, just talk about live. I'm kind of feeling a little bit of maybe the first and third Monday of every month.
Won't work this next 2 months because it's Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Oh, that's right. We'll figure it out, guys. We'll figure it out. Okay,
Yeah.
it's Rochelle. Rochelle, you're still here. We got a Paris follower. Ooh.
Yes. Ooh. Okay. And
Okay.
thank you guys, and thank you for the accolades of liking what we're doing. We just love it because we love doing it, but it sure is nice to get a hey y'all back.
Yeah. Because this is like I fully support myself off of this. Bobbie, like I don't know her finances, but we do support ourselves, so it's definitely appreciated. Rochelle,
Yeah.
My question is around my career path. Where am I going? What will be more fun and fulfilling and in line with my calling mission? What, dude, you got like every freaking nice card, Rochelle. That's so funny. I'm going to channel too. I'm just kind of curious because normally when people ask that question, they're like lost and confused and all kinds of bad vibes. But
and I'm going to be curious what the cards say too, because the minute she said it, I got this path going. So tell me what those cards say.
Nine of Raphael, the star, the sun. So
wow. Oh my God. I picked that same thing up. Rochelle, you go, girl. Kelly, tell her what she got. Tell her what she won today, Kelly.
Okay, so Rochelle, you're going to love this. And you might want to consider joining my 6-week course, Rochelle. That's coming up November 11th. You got the Nine of Raphael, and that's the ask, Rochelle, the ask. You got to ask yourself, tell me what I want. You got to do your ask. This is how you guys manifest. The words, the way that you word it creates your reality, right? So if you ask, hey, I'd like another client, universe, one more client. No, babies, our thoughts create our realities. The thoughts and the words that we think literally create a reality. So my first ask was, fuck it. If that's the case, I'm this generation's Esther Hicks. I'm a highly sought after law of attraction coach. That's the kind of ask we now need to see out of you, Rochelle. I'm a highly sought after. I'm the best at delivering blah, blah, blah value to people. And I now call the people who really value that work to me now. Make sense, Rochelle? They want your feedback before we keep going. I'm loving this. I'm getting like, whoo. So what's your current ask? Because they want to see you bump it up a bit.
So we're going to let Kelly. Yes.
I'm going to see what her like ask is, and I'll go on to the other two. You got the star and the sun after that, Rochelle. So what that means is that your energy is already in alignment. Keep going. Okay. Okay, so Rochelle, so it's all about seeing yourself in the bigger light, because a lot of guys, 99% of manifestations is the emotional work, getting ready to be ready, to be ready, to be ready. It's those overnight success stories. People are like, how did they become a millionaire in 6 months? They went from like living on the streets to millionaire. There's a journey of getting ready that no one talks about that, because one, it's not sexy. Two, a lot of people don't associate that with it. And we're going to give an example with Kelly. She stalled for the second year of her business. Her YouTube subscriber list didn't go over 5,800. And she was beating herself on about it. Bobbie, why? What am I doing wrong? And Bobbie was just always, hon, this is just the point that you're at, and you're hitting some fear. It took Kelly 8 months of, well, what am I afraid of if I were to grow? And then it came down to, oh, well, I'm afraid if I grow that it's going to limit my dating pool. And if I limit my dating pool, I won't be able to get married. Then I won't be able to have babies. Oh my God, I have to choose between my career and the love of my life. How do you do that? When she brought it all into alignment, then she finally was able to do her ask, Rochelle. I'm a powerful translative source, and I call my community to me. And I love knowing that my husband is on his way too. She couldn't say that 10 months ago. You're now at that same point of being able to ask a bigger, better, stronger ask, so that you can start enjoying the next stage of your journey. Because you've done this and you stagnate and you're like, oh, is that it? No, you got to do your next ask. And once you do, the energy is already freaking aligned. You got the star and the sun. The difference between the star and the sun, the star tends to be that really good time, but it's also, there's human level effort and energy that goes into it. So maybe it's like a course you're going to launch or something. The sun is just where you're like, look what I get to enjoy. I'm here in Hawaii.
And notice that Kelly was standing when she made the affirmation. Her affirmations were so strong. Even in telling you about the affirmation, she needed to stand and speak it forward. Use your body to stand up and create it. Rochelle, you are a motivational writer. So as you create, use your body, use your energy, use your feelings into what you want to create. Notice the difference when she stands up. You can feel the energy more powerfully.
I love writing words. I love that I can write a little essay and it can impact so many people's lives. I love that I just have a way of writing that simplifies the complex so everybody could get it. I love adding that dose of positivity and I get it and I'm smart into people's lives. And I love it even more that they feel empowered after reading my work. Okay, they want me to explain really quick because what Bobbie was pointing out about the body language, Bobbie actually taught me this, so I love it. God, I hope I'm remembering it right, Bobbie. If I'm getting it wrong, at least you're here. We do got to go pretty soon. It's not arms back, shoulders back. It's sternum up because Bobbie kind of reaffirmed that aligns the energy. So it's the bone right here. You want to lift it up as if it's being lifted to heaven.
You're opening your heart chakra. You just feel this whole area going, ah.
I'm a motivational writer. The words that I write spark motivation in others when they read it. I'm a highly sought after motivational writer. Did you feel a little bit of your energy difference, Rochelle? So that one, you got to be okay with being highly sought after. You got to be okay with a little bit of the limelight. So that's that little bit of do the ask in a bigger way, let your energy adjust to it, and then it'll be taken off to the star and the sun.
It's interesting as you're talking, Kelly, I'm remembering that when I've done workshops where Gregory is in charge and in my body, they get up and they're moving and I have to have a flip chart and I have to have multiple colors because they move in big energies as they're putting forth the ideas, because when you're sharing an idea and you're doing it quiet and gentle like we usually do, that's good. But sometimes it needs force and energy. And when you're being motivational, Rochelle, you need to feel motivated to be the maximum motivational that you can be. Yeah.
Guys, I'm like, I'm a powerful translator of source and I call my community to me. Like, oh yeah, I have fun with that. I prance around at the park doing it. I don't care what others say. Shoot, guys, it's 3:01.
I love all your comments, though. This is wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're having fun, and I'm glad you're getting an energy boost from the fun.
Yeah, guys, we do got to get running. I have a call at 3:05. So if you guys want a deep dive with Bobbie and a one-on-one, all you got to do is click the second link in the description. You'll get redirected to her checkout page, which automatically redirects to a scheduling calendar. If you need a different time, email her. But It's just redirect, enter the normal details. You'll then schedule your meeting or email her, and you can get a one-on-one with her, a full hour. It's recorded. She always sends you the recording afterwards. She's much better at that part than I am. If you want to come to my workshop, it's this Saturday, November 3rd. It's if you just want that emotional kind of reset so you move forward like powerfully. It is a group setting. It's $99. Just click the first link and you'll be redirected to that checkout page, and I'll soon send a calendar invite with all the details of how to step in. So that is how you guys can work with us a little bit more. If not, come back and join us next Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes, Queen Goddess, I see you here. Come back next week.
Okay, love you guys. Bye.
Thank you, darlings. Bye-bye.